Welcome back, thank you for joining me. So let's check out this dilemma in this next episode. What are we saying? The wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Okay, bit of cryptic advice there maybe. But we'll see. We'll see what comes of that. Now we're partway through our research. We're getting there. We'll go in and see some of these buildings. We're at 2300 hours at the night time. Our hunters are out and they're on the way back to bringing us 20 food each, which is going to be a big help because once that's all cooked, that will turn into 80 food, 80 rations, and it should level us back out with all the new people we've taken on. Hope so anyway. 239 coal left, and let's look at our scouts on the world map. Oh, they're waiting there. Let's check out what they're doing then. The shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. Oh, so the steam core... the search might provide wood, steam cores and food rations. Oh, for sure we'd explore that area. The trail leads to another city. Okay, don't know what's going on here, but the shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. Okay, a signpost by the trail points in two directions. London, nearly 2,000 miles. Home, 27 miles. Interesting. Sites discovered is a steel bridge. What we've discovered there is one steam core, 240 wood and 102 food. Wow. Oh, that's a huge amount of stuff. Okay, we'll take resources for sure. Can we take them home or what do we do? There's a... Okay, journal. Depleted the shelter. I've got a feeling they're just going to sort of come home now. Maybe. What are they doing? Still waiting? Can we get them to return home? Entirely sure. Shall we send them to the steel bridge? Oh, we can send them to the steel bridge, or we can send them home. Let's send them home with all those resources. Oh, that's going to be a huge amount of stuff. I wonder what the steam cores do as well, because we haven't used one yet, but we've got one. I've got a feeling that might be for maybe some more localized heating. And look, we've created our additional gathering post here, which we can definitely put the children to work on. So that's good, and we can heat it up. Let's put the temperature on. So we've got quite a lot going on. We've got a hunting zone up here. We've got various different... look, the road isn't all the way in. What's going on there? Is that an issue with the road? Maybe we're just in the process of building the streets. I wonder if we could do with a street going all the way into the steam core, actually. Just into here. Bit of a shortcut. That might help. Anyway, we'll see how we go, and if that's any problem or issue, that sort of road sign there. Now, I was thinking about this. We've got our extra medical hut, but what we don't have is another workshop, and what we can do is just rotate the scientists between the two places as and when we need them, because we've got 5 engineers and we don't have enough ill people yet to use them here, so we could be using them in another workshop. But if we get more people ill, then we can always shift them over to from the workshop to the medical tent. So what have we got here? We've got 12 hours, 13 hours, and then a day. So 3 people going out of medical attention after 12 hours, and oh, we've got a few people leaving almost straight away. One in less than an hour, and some in like 4 hours and stuff. So that's good. Now we're just waiting for the next working day to start, and maybe they'll finish off the path there. We've got our cookhouse sort of ready and waiting, and we're down to 90 food, and even when they come back with like 20 food each, that would be 80, so a total of around 160. So we are getting a bit lower on food, and that's something we need to be aware, but we still have good supplies. But yeah, we need to focus on food a bit more. could say that we need another hunter's hut, or even a different food building if we can, like, research one, or just improve efficiency somehow. Let's look at the research tree. So resources, yeah, food, health and shelter. So we need to go on to the next tier. That's going to take 8 hours to research, and 50 wood. We've not got 50 wood, but we do have our explorers coming back in 5 hours with 240 wood, so that would be fantastic, and that'll help us do that next tier of research. So that was a good decision, sort of sending them back. Quite happy with that. Still minus 30, and our next temperature drop is coming in a couple of days. It's going to go down 1 level, which I think 1 level's 10 degrees. And we'll just have a look at the heat everywhere. So our medical posts are looking quite good. We've got extra heating sort of everywhere. Most at risk really are the people in these areas, in the coal thumper and the sawmill, and also in the gathering posts. They're pretty chilly out there, and kind of avoiding using our cookhouse where we can, but however, it might be a good idea to use it before the big chill, for sure. Okay, good to bear that in mind. So we've got 2.5 hours. Oh, workday started. So why isn't this working? Inoperative. We've got not adjacent to street. Okay, need to possibly build the street along then. And it's not good enough just having it across, to the side of it. There we go. That looks a bit happier. Street is under construction. Right, let's have a look then. Speed up time ever so slightly. We've got enough coal, 290. What's our coal thumper doing? So it's functioning. There was a downward facing arrow with a cross through it. I'm not sure what that was. Steam hub researched. Here we go. Build steam hubs to create more heat zones. Let's go and explore this next level. Oh, we need to wait for our people to come back first, don't we? Anything else we can research in the meantime? Any faster gathering and steel works. I think I'd rather wait and get the next tier underway in 10 minutes. So here they're coming back with a lot of... There we go, team's back. And there we go, 240 wood. Oh! I wonder if we have enough storage. Wow, look, check it out. So we've got 274 out of 300 wood. And that was nearly at capacity. Wow. Oh, and more food rations. So 160 food rations, 35 food, so we've got our hunters coming in. Brilliant. We're back in the good times of food. Yep, let's get the children on the food. We've built our workshop, so let's get a maximum of the five more engineers on, and let's upgrade this. Let's do the 50 wood and go to the next tier on the research tree. And let's investigate what this steam hub is. So we need 20 steel. Oh right. Let's get some steel then. So steel's here. We've got 1 child we can put on it. Certainly put. Oh yeah. Well, once they've made the food, let's take some people off here and just concentrate a bit more on steel. Although there is steel here. We'll take some children off there and just send them out into the cold and gather the steel. There we go. Okay, that's fine. So we need 20 steel. This is all about gathering. Let's take some people off that. That's about gathering more coal than usual. Put them all on steel. There we go. We've got 9 people on steel, and there's 60 steel left there. It's a bit of a shame our expedition didn't go out and find some steel. Right. On the world map, it's indicating we should probably go after this steam bridge, so let's do that. It's going to take 1 day, 7 hours. So that's quite far to go, and I guess that's the advantage of just sending them on from where they were. It wouldn't have taken as long, but I think we did need that stuff. It was a good idea to go and collect it. It'd be quite nice to have another scouting team, so I think we've got the people, but not yet. We'll check out this next tier on the technology tree. I don't know what this means. Storage limit reached. Ah, right. Storage limit? Storage limit has been reached in our stockpiles. Is that for coal, is it? So So the coal thumper is saying storage limit has been... No resource depots have been built yet. Oh, okay. Thought that was a resource depot, but it's a stockpile. Right, come on then. Let's build a resource depot. We need 40 wood and 20 steel. And so we need the resource depot for the coal thumper. Maybe that's where... Okay, this is interesting. We'll see that where that leads then. We'll need some more steel then. Let's put everyone from this stockpile onto just steel, because I know there is steel there, but we just need to focus on steel. 15 people on steel over there. We'll start playing the game on normal speed, so we've had it a bit paused since then. And there's another steel stockpile over here, so yeah, we'll just put the remaining people back on here. One person. So we've got 9 steel, 10, so we're not far off. And actually I just want to put all the... have we got engineers on there? Yep, we've got 5 engineers on there, and we're working at 150% on the research rate, and only about 2 hours to go. Wow, it's really rocketing away. So I think we'll research that by the end of the day, which is great. And we've nearly got 20 steel, so I'm getting ready to pause the game. There we go, 20 steel, and we've got... Wow, no time at all till we research the next level. So let's build this resource depot, which I thought we already had. My mistake. Yep, let's build it there. Perfect. Right near the coal hub. Let's take a few workers off. So bring that down to 10 people working on steel and no one working there, and we'll get them building this resource depot. Cool. Oh, it'll be interesting to see what the resource depot does. I'm not sure if we should have built it right next to the coal thumper or in town, so we'll see. We'll play the game again. So we've got plenty of wood, 226. Drawing boards researched. Hey. Let's research something else then, see what's on this next tier. I want to focus on food, really. So here we go, food, health and shelter. Hot house. A few hardy crops can be grown here, supplying up to 30 raw food a day. Oh good, so it's a building that produces food, and it needs a steam core, which we've got 2 of. We've got plenty of wood. That could be really good to... not enough steel. We need 10 steel to research that, good. We can save up for that. Medical post upgrade, and a bunkhouse. So this is a dwelling for 10 people. It's adequately protected from the weather. Oh, brilliant. So much better protection from the weather. That's going to be important for us. I think food has to be the first priority. Although we've got 211. So we can take everyone off the house there and just get them on gathering out there. We'll leave the workers off so they can build. Yep, okay, good. Right, let's go. Just need to build up more steel. We really need more steel. Definitely. Okay, let's take these children off there and send them over here. And I've just noticed some good news, guys. Not only have we got 15 people collecting only steel, but we've got 5 people who are ill, and that leaves us actually 5 spare engineers we could be taking off a medical post and actually putting on a workshop if we had it, which is closed right now. Building time, so we're getting this resource depot built. And there it is. Nice building. So have a look around that. Right. Yeah, we can store all sorts of resources there. We can choose, actually. Okay. Well, let's do coal. You can only select one item at a time. And let's do coal. It's closed now, but we're able to unlimit its storage limit. Storage limit reached. Not sure why it's done that though, because if you look up here and here, stockpiles, we can store 1800 coal, and we've only got 400. So it'd be interesting to see what that resource depot does. Look, there it is again. Storage limit reached. Not sure what that means. Maybe it's because it's closed and we wait till it opens again. Oh, lots of people coming sick. Okay, we're back up to 10. We've got 11. Oh, back down to 10. So we're just clinging on the edge of the sickness. 133 food. God, that's come down really fast because we had over 200. So definitely a good idea to be focusing on the food, I think. We're collecting plenty of resources. I mean, we've got 380 coal. I don't think we need any more wood for a while, but we certainly need more steel. But we're going all after that, and we're coming up to our next working day. So we're at 6 o'clock in the morning, and if we look at our expedition team, they're 12 hours away from reaching their target, and we're what, a day away from the next temperature drop, and then 1 to 2.5 days, maybe 2 days away from the temperature increase, and we can't see further than that. But looking forward to working out the coal thumper problem. What's this back here? Ah, right, got you. Okay, it's produced coal piles out the back. Let's go after them then. Okay, so it's reached its limit for the coal piles it's got out the back of itself, which makes more sense. Okay, great. So we can just go all after those with workers. We don't need to have people over here. Take the children away from there, from the coal pile, because we've got a nice shelter here. Heater's on, so we've got heated coal production there. We've got heater is on. Heated wood production there. We're preparing very nicely for the oncoming temperature drop. Here we go, something to research. Have we got enough steel now? Not quite yet. Need 20 steel, but we've started our working day, so we don't really need to build that resource depot. But when we reach our limit on an individual resource within the main stockpile, we can certainly activate it to take on more. So wood, for example. Where's our wood pile? We may as well just keep collecting stuff. We're doing well so far. We can employ our children that we just took off the coal gathering into the cookhouse. We've got some raw food. 36 raw food to turn into 72 cooked food. So we'll be back up to around 200. So we're kind of staying even. I'd say we're probably using a bit more than we're gathering. What's this saying? No gatherable resources in range. So we've depleted the stockpiles up here. Let's take everyone off. And this is the first time we're going to dismantle a building. So let's take back our wood and our steel. That's good, isn't it? We could put some workers on the coal production. Requires at least one worker. We'll put one worker on there to replenish the coal piles. Yeah, we could do that. There's going to be an equilibrium there where you have a certain number of people, say 10% efficiency, 20%. Not sure. We'll get one person on it, so you're just going to be replenishing it. Cookhouse is done. It's cooked all the food. We've got just about 200 food there. Our beacon up there, look. Can you see it? Zoom out a bit. There it is, right at the top. Our expedition is 5 hours away. There's our steam core working away. Got 294 wood. So this is where our additional resource depot comes in handy, that we kind of built by accident, but it's now helping us. We can store the wood where we're just going to go up to the limit that we've increased there. 25 steel, so let's have a look at these cores then. In tech, yep, steam hub. So around this zone it's going to increase the temperature. I wonder if that means... Let's put it there then. Should we put it there? Not adjacent to the street. Right. Oh, it's saying on the street. I'm not really sure where to put it then. Should we try it there? Yeah, because that's right on the edge of the steam core. There. Okay, we're just going to try a steam core there, because that's where our 4 tents are, and then we could build more tents around it if we find more people. Because I don't know what we're going to find with our new expedition team. That'd be exciting. Maybe more people, maybe some really cool things. Like the last expedition brought back a huge amount of wood and another steam core. And we could potentially have another steam hub around our industrial zone where we're producing stuff, because it looks like this coal thumper can produce stuff indefinitely now. It doesn't give any indication that anything's going to be depleted. The sawmill will get depleted, so we'll need to think about that. In fact, this is the wood it's got left around it, but we've got loads of wood. So we're kind of sitting pretty there. Just going to have a look at how many workers we've got free. So we've got 10 workers free, so we can put some into over here, where there's a bit of steel, and we can put some people over here. We've got 5 children, and as soon as the weather goes bad, we're going to bring everyone in from just, you know, the stockpiles out in the open that they're going for, and we can just maybe leave it to these production buildings and maybe some of these resource gathering posts. We'll have to see. And I'll just check in with our hunters. I'm aware they're a bit out on a limb there, and they've got the upside down days. They kind of go out when everyone is kind of sleeping, really. It's sitting pretty. Just want to check out what we're... Yep, here we go. We've got enough steel to start researching the hothouse. So that's good. And that's going to be tomorrow that we find out what that does. Here we go. Our exploration team have gone to their destination. So a brass plaque on the bridge tower reveals, built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton. Oh look, and the search might provide an automaton. Don't know what that is. Some sort of machine, obviously. But go on, let's see. Right, so we stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marvelling at the steel bridge spanning it, even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. Oh god, well, let's send it back to the city. I don't know what it will do, what we can put it to work on. Let's keep it whole. Let's keep it whole. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it disappeared in the distance, walking steadily toward our city, the first wisps of snow started settling on the bridge. Okay, so that bridge is going to become impassable at some point. So, ooh, large convoy. Several vehicles and tents. We can see people moving between them and smoke rising from a campfire. Or weather station, a tall building with some peculiar devices on the roof. It's most likely a weather station set up by scientists from Winterhome. Now the little orange mark is telling us to go there. However, ooh, and it does say search for others. I should go after these people, but I am going to go with the orange mark against my better judgment. They're going on. That's 15 hours away. Let's go back to our main camp and leave them to it. They're doing some interesting exploration out there. What have we got? Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We'll find out in Winterhome. We'll find out in the next place, I'm sure. So there's no discontent in camp, and we're pretty full of hope. Was there one unpopular decision? Can't remember what that unpopular decision was. But we're doing well back at camp. Getting quite low on food. We're in the night now, and all of our hunters are going off, but you know, they're not quite keeping up with demand. We got up to about 196 last time after we cooked all our raw food. So we'll see where we get up to when everyone else comes back. Here we go. We've built our steam hub, a steam-powered contraption that creates a small heat zone around it. We can give it a 24-hour workday or just a 10-hour workday. Let's be frugal because I think it's going to take 3 coal. Yeah, it's going to take like 3. You promised people warmth, you broke your promise. Hope falls, discontent rises. Oh no! Oh Jesus! Hope's like gone down by a third and discontent has gone up massively. And we didn't quite get the steam hub working in time. If I'd just pressed the 24-hour button, it might have been in time. Too busy talking. But anyway, doesn't matter, we'll build that hope back up and we'll get these people warm. It'll happen. 365 coal, 8 steel. The next workday is going to start with more warmth, and we'll go on the and just in time actually with the heat about to go down. Just wondering if I should put some heat out here. Maybe it's worth doing. because even when we run out of our wood, maybe there'll be another wood production building that we can use. Maybe worthwhile. Let's gonna have to wait until we've got more steel. Do you know what we're going to need more of? I know this is speaking the obvious, but we're going to need a lot more steel, aren't we? Once these piles are depleted, there's 11 left there, and not a lot left here. In fact, there's no steel there. Where's the other steel? Here it is. 60 steel there. Why don't we get some people on that steel pile? Not sure where everyone is. There's some people here, isn't there? Let's get 5 people on this steel pile. We've got 5 people on the other one. Got a feeling the temperature drop is going to come just in time for the next day. So we're going to be researching the hothouse. Then what I would suggest is we go back into resources and go for a steelworks and build a steelworks, just because we don't want to run out of steel. And then we've got sawmill upgrade, all sorts coming, wall drill. Okay, we'll check out all that in a minute. But right now, let's have a look at the camp. Check we've got everything up and running. At 150% on the research. Hope's taken a big dive, but we've only got 7 people injured, which is great. Now we dismantled this. I wonder if we can dismantle the road. Build street, dismantle street. Yeah, we can. So we can dismantle the street down to there, although we may need it when we gather all these trees, so maybe we'll just leave it, because we could build a sawmill once all these resources have been depleted. But we've still got nearly 800 wood there, so I think the sawmills are going to do us well for wood. I mean, look at all the wood there, and there's some down here in this bottom corner, and some over here, and a bit over there. I think we're going to be alright for wood. I think we're going to struggle for steel before long. Okay, about to start the working day. And as soon as we've researched the next item, someone else has just fallen ill. Let's check out who's in there. So we've got a child, 4 workers in that one, in that medical post. And in this medical post we've got a worker, a child and a worker. Okay, not too bad. Lots of coal coming in with our coal thumper, which we're happy about. 377 coal there, so we take a couple of people off collection and put maybe a couple of people on the production of the coal piles. Let's see if that balances it out a bit better. We've got 12% on the research, and we just need to reach a figure of, like, I don't know, 20 steel till we can build something new, like another steam hub there for warmth. Or maybe a steel works might require steel, so we'll just keep. Oh god, there's the temperature drop, minus 40 degrees. Right, how's everyone doing? Not very well at all. Created a bit of extra heat there. It doesn't seem to be doing anything, and it is switched on. Oh god, when it comes off, look at those tents. Okay, so they go from, I think, very cold to just or cold to being chilly. Okay, so it's worthwhile, but the crossover for these tents further in hasn't had anything like happen to it. Should we go in overdrive and just heat everyone up? Now, what's this? Our workshop. Let's turn our workshop on because we've got people in there. All these are turned on, so they're chilly conditions. I expect we're going to be getting some more. Yeah, look, we've got 3 people sick. 3 gravely. Oh god. Oh, this is bad. Right, let's see what's happened then. Because the conditions are so cold. Oh, and look at what's the heat's done. So it melted all the snow around it. Oh no, that's a shame. 3 gravely ill people. That's not good. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. We must do something. Radical treatment or sustained life law. Let's check it out then. There's a new law option here. So, radical treatment. The gravely ill will be treated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. Sustain life. The gravely ill will be kept alive but untreated. Okay, well, and hope will rise slightly. Okay, that's interesting. But untreated. I think we should treat them. I think we should do something. Okay. Oh, I just saw there's discontent there. I saw just before I pinged off it. Actually, it said something more. 30% of the gravely ill treated in medical posts will be left as amputees. Discontent will rise slightly. So hadn't realised that one. But anyway, we've made our decision. Pretty happy with it. We've got 9 people being treated. We've got 2 ill there. We might need to move some people over from the into the medical post from the workshop. But it's all functioning. Now, we said we'll get people away from these stockpiles in the cold, so we're bringing children back. There's a bit of heat out here, so we could possibly leave them there. But just going out to the completely unprotected piles, we'll stop that because they're totally going to get ill. Maybe that's where they got ill. Oh, but that was our steel, and we've got 27 steel. So we could. We need steel. We need steel. So let's do some research. Have we finished the other one? I think so. Let's research steelworks because that seems to be the most urgent. And let's check out. Let's check out this new building then for food. Because we've only got 57 food left. So, hothouse. A few hardy crops can be grown here, supplying up to 30 raw food a day. Base heating level 1, so we've got heat. 20 wood and 1 steam core. So we've got a steam core we can use, which is good. Ooh, a big building we'll put on the corner there because it's got roads all to it already. And we've got 2 people to work on it already for construction. Let's take maybe a couple of people off. Let's maintain coal production. What's this dilemma? I see steam cores. Okay, we've just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let's hope that our scouts find them during their expeditions. I see. Yeah, we did find some, didn't we? And we've got 1 person more injured than we can cope with, so we need to put 1 person over from research into medical post. Okay, we've got a lot going on. We're building a hothouse for additional food production. We need to put people or children into the cookhouse to make more rations from our raw food. Yeah, food's becoming a problem. Oh, our team's out there waiting for orders, and we're researching the steelworks which we need. So, great time to pause for this episode. Join me on the next one where we're going to keep trying to survive this nightmare of a future. It even feels cold just watching it. See you soon.